Friends, during these challenging times where people are in need, I wanted to find out more about the Chattanooga Area Food Bank. From the Chattanooga Area Food Bank, we've got Sophie Moore, the Director of Community Outreach and Healthcare Partnerships. Hello, Sophie.
Hey, thanks so much for having us.
Glad to have you aboard. So, before we talk about the impact of COVID on your organization, can we talk about your footprint and your reach out there? Because I had no idea your coverage area, Sophie.
A lot of people don't know the scope of our operations, but we actually cover 20 counties in Southeast Tennessee and Northwest Georgia, over 7,000 square miles. And it's a huge area. So we actually work with more than 200 nonprofit partner agencies to help us get our mission out there. So think food pantries, soup kitchens. Odds are, if someone has a program feeding those in need in that area, they're probably working with us to get food.
Okay, and so we know your footprint. Give me an idea. Last year, how many pounds of food did you put out? I was fascinated to hear this number.
Last year, we distributed about 15.7 million pounds of food, which is about the equivalent of 13 million meals. And we're able to do that again through our partners, but also through our membership in Feeding America. We're able to access national networks of food purchasing, incredible donation sources, and more.
Yeah, and that's critical, and I definitely want to talk about that. Tell me this. Um, how has COVID affected or impacted the Chattanooga Area Food Bank?
Initially, we saw a 30% increase in the need for our services. So we changed the way we worked. We added mobile pantries, which is what you see on the screen. We were already operating across our service area, but we added 20 more to make sure we were meeting the need. We tripled the capacity for our emergency food boxes, which is a program in our Chattanooga warehouse. Our partner agencies ramped up their purchasing so they could meet the needs in their communities. And we changed all of our distributions to no touch. So drive-through, protective gear, folks not coming in the building, bringing things out to them so that we could keep our employees and our staff safe, but especially our clients.
So this increased need from COVID, do you anticipate that that's going to resolve itself in the near future?
We actually are preparing for the long term right now. So we had the initial spike in need, but we know it's going to go on for a long time because the economic impact is already proving to be lasting. We're projecting an overall increase of about 40% in food insecurity in our area. And for children, we're expecting that to increase more than 50%. So that it's going to be more like 1 in 5 people overall and 1 in 4 children who don't know where their next meal is coming from.
You know, it's so hard to believe that it happens here in the Chattanooga area, and it's heartbreaking. Sophie, what can we do? So the average guy, the average family, the average professional ladies out there saying, okay, what can I do? I want to help. Give us some guidance on that.
Sure. Well, every $1 that you donate to the Chattanooga Area Food Bank helps to provide 4 meals because of our membership in Feeding America that I mentioned earlier. So we're able to maximize that investment, but also be good stewards of it. So every $1 that's donated to us, of that 95 cents goes straight to food and programs. So we are very, we put that money to work. It can do more than what you or I could do at the grocery store, and able to really spread that across our service area.
Yeah, $1 4 meals. That's amazing. Okay, so how? I want to contribute today. I've done this, Sophie, so I know how easy it is. Can you share with us, how do we go online and give money if we want to do that?
Absolutely. You just go to chatfoodbank.org, chat with 2 T's, foodbank.org. But you can also volunteer, which is something we really need a lot of help with right now too. Just your gifts of service are enough to really make a difference to so many families. And you can sign up to volunteer at our website as well.
I love that. I mean, a lot of us aren't going on vacations this year. We're staying close to home. Why not go down to the food bank and help out? I think that's terrific. Okay, so what about for those in need, Sophie? I mean, the numbers you gave us, there's a tremendous amount of need. If someone needs help, they need food, what would be the next step?
Anyone in need can go to our website, chatfoodbank.org, and click on Hungry Get Help. And you can select your county or your zip code to find a feeding program near you. You can also, if you're a Hamilton County resident, dial 211 to be connected with a voucher for our emergency food program. And of course, you can always just give us a call as well if you are seeking help. If you are wanting to give help, if you might have a victory garden right now and too much to eat from it, we would be happy to take those homegrown tomatoes and squash off your hands as well. So there's so many different ways to get involved and to get and give help. We love working with our community to help those who need it most.
Sophie, I think that's terrific what you all do. I'm very grateful for your service. I do want to ask you to come back on, chat with us about events that you have upcoming. Let's continue to spread the word. Like I said, I think I'm in the know, and I had no idea what your footprint was and what you all did to the extent to which you did your outreach. And thank you so much for that, Sophie. And thank you for your time today.
Thank you for having us. We're so grateful.
Yes, ma'am. You're not going to want to miss our updates on what's happening in the Chattanooga area. So subscribe to our channel and like our page.